Here we go again. I feel like I'm looking at Ari Sentinel from set 10 all over again. Only difference is you couldn't have 5 people in the lobby unironically playing Ari at the same time. And amidst those troubling times, there was only one man who could save us all. Me! This is every comp that beats Syndra. Now, Syndra is getting nerfed in a couple of days, but last week I didn't get the chance to work on a lot of videos, so I'm putting out a quick one here just because Syndra came out of the oven a little overcooked and you got all these rabid dogs fighting over the scraps. Someone has to put an end to it. Now, some disclosure before we get to it. What makes Syndra such a fun and memorable addition to the TFT roster is that she just keeps on scaling, don't she? The Magic School Bus is back at it again. California weed just gets stronger and stronger, doesn't it? Point is, after a certain point, you can't really beat it. At least I haven't found something that consistently beats fully scaled, fully online Syndra comps. When I fight a Syndra late game, the only consistent win I could find is casting Avada Kedavra on my computer. Anything I could do to turn it the fuck off. But these are some of the comps that, if you hit, are absolutely capable of beating Syndra. Number 1. Multi-strikers. Everybody, get up and celebrate. It's everybody's favorite, multi-strikers. Turns out getting Kassadin to swing faster than Diddy at a Starbucks is pretty effective in taking down the Goliath. Wukong 3, and listen, I can't prove this, but I'm pretty sure it's Riot using our hardware to mine Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. I can't confirm that, I can't prove it. It's just a hunch. It's just, what in the world am I looking at? Thankfully, Kassadin can melt through the chimp with relative ease, which is actually lore accurate. Kassadin, being from the Void, is used to fighting such creatures. Multi-striker can beat Syndra Wukong, it can beat Syndra Vanguard, it cannot, however, beat the allegations. And then there's Akali, does the Gears 3 Dom and literally runs it down into their backline, making it pretty potent when it comes to beating Syndra, to a point. Like I said, eventually Syndra gets to 9 and caps out and scales, at which point, yeah, good luck, Charlie. Number 2, if you can't beat him, join him. Karma Wukong. A lot of the same principles apply here. If you manage to hit Wukong 3, that means you've been rewarded by a higher power, which should compensate for the fact that you'll be playing a Karma 1 for the entire game, because the Syndra players are also holding Karmas as well. There's just no end to this torture. Must be holding the Karmas and the dents in their heads, plenty of room in there. Say you can't sleep. Baby, I know. That's that me espresso. So anyway, in the unlikely event you have Wukong 3, Karma 2, the full Preserva lineup, a nice haircut, this should do pretty well into Syndra. I, however, haven't found one father, much less 9 Wukong, so eventually you just kind of have to pivot into Rakan as your main tank. Not ideal. Luckily, 6 Chrono does work. Does the work right here. Next up, Karma Witchcraft. As I already said, but I must keep repeating it, lest it be accused of clickbaiting, which I would never. But these comps need very specific conditions to actually get to Syndra level. In this case, you need a Witchcraft emblem. Turns out this guy actually had 2, which allowed him to play 6 Witchcraft. I asked myself, why not make it 8 Witchcraft, my boy? Turn me into a frog, Anakin. Do it! He's got the Morgana. I mean, I can't confirm 8 Witchcraft does in fact beat Syndra. And then I remembered, oh, these are Syndra players. Oh, otherwise known as the Elmer's Mafia. I completely forgot these people can't read clocks, much less figure out a way to win in TFT, the most intellectually demanding game since Hungry Hippos. Now, sometimes it's better to fit in and not fit out. So here I am playing Syndra with Shapeshifter, duo carry with Cass. I do only have a 1-star Nico, but I shouldn't be losing to Veigar 3. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Is Syndra actually OP? I mean, listen, this is what I mean. Playing Syndra lowers your IQ instantly. I'm playing tank Nico when I have a 3-star Shyvana literally standing next to it. I must be about to ascend to a higher plane. This Elmer's glue does not play. I must be playing the worst version of Syndra. I lose to 5 Pyro with Fatherless Boys 2-star. That doesn't make sense. I was in the lobby with a guy with 6 Blaster, 5 Pyro, and he went second against a Syndra. Shapeshifters are just garbage, I guess. I don't know. I checked the website and I see Syndra with Shapeshifters, the 3rd best comp in the game. Might have to have a few worlds with the world champ. So I lose to 5 Pyro, which was so embarrassing. I finally decided to move the items to Shyvana. I'm somehow managing to make Syndra look balanced, so that's cool. I then lose to Karma with whatever this comp is, I have no idea. Nico too, wait, winnable? I then lose to Jinx reroll. Jinx reroll? My account has to be it has to be blacklisted. There's no way. Oh god, here's Zoe. Keep her away from Dr. Disrespect. Not even close, baby. Lose to Cassidon, of course. Go to 9 at 6-1. Pray for my life. Find a Briar, and oh my goodness. It turns out eating ass does pay off in the end. I had the perfect goal to buy the Nasus and the cast. Just absolutely beautiful. Surely. Now, surely. 8 Shapeshifter is good, right guys? Right, this so it turns out, even with my account being target nerfed, I still managed to win out because that's what we do, baby. Easy money. Didn't even break a sweat. Patch day can't come soon enough.